Dialogue Internet Radio Network and Season 3 of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl podcast with Eddie Morelos, Media Relations Director for the Sun Bowl Association. Welcome to the Dialogue Internet Radio Network. I'm Abel Rodriguez with this week's episode of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl podcast with Eddie Morelos, the Media Relations Director for the Sun Bowl Association. And we are in week 8?
Yeah, week
Holy
8.
moly,
Welcome
man.
back. Welcome to week 8, Abel.
Yeah. We got kind of busy last week. That's all right. But here we are on week 8, and it's good to see you again. Saw you yesterday at the meeting. A lot of planning going on, and got to tell you right off the bat, I had a great time at Punt, Pass, and Kick. I'm glad I volunteered for that. I volunteered for that.
Yeah, you did, man. And again, it was a wonderful event. Beautiful night out at the stadium.
It was perfect. I had heard it had rained like the last couple of years.
Yeah. So we had a great event. The kids went out. The winners got tickets to the game.
Right.
The winners also get to be in the Glasheen Baez and Inderman Sun Bowl parade on Thanksgiving morning. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. But yeah, the Peter Piper Pizza Punt, Pass, and Kick, that was on October 11th.
It was good participation, man. There's a lot of 14-year-olds that look like 20-year-olds.
Yeah, definitely.
There's some big kids, man.
But again, Abel, thank you and to all the other volunteers because that was great participation as well as far as the volunteers go. We had plenty of help. Everything went smooth.
Fantastic.
Again, be like Abel. Help us out. Abel was also at a meeting with us last night. Now we're starting to plan and prepare for the West Star Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational, which is a basketball tournament, the oldest holiday basketball tournament in the country.
It's going to be big, and we'll talk about that more. I wanted to let everybody know. Let's see, where's my thumb? This is the poster I got. I was there yesterday, so I picked up my poster, and I love it, man. I just love that kind of publicity and how it looks. It's going to look good in my man cave.
Isn't it such a clean look with so much valuable information about our game that we host here in El Paso, Texas? And again, it'll be on December the 30th, Friday at noon, and featuring a team from the ACC and a team from the Pac-12 for the 89th annual Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. So you can win tickets too, Abel. Tell them how with the Select Them contest.
The Chick-fil-A Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl Select Them contest.
So right now you can join us. Go down the list of games with Abel and I for your chance to win 2 tickets to the game. It's a free to play, and this is week 8. Abel, are you ready to go?
I am ready to pick. Yes, I am.
How about Pick'em Panda? Is he ready to go?
Can you see him back in the back?
He's got his football. He's got his headgear on.
Yeah, that's the turtle. He's wearing a turtle helmet.
Oh,
Tortuga Studios turtle helmet. There you go.
There you go. So the first game on the slate is Thursday, another Thursday game. Georgia Tech hosting Virginia. Georgia Tech is currently 3-3 on the year. Virginia struggling at 2-4, 0-3 in conference play. I'm going Georgia Tech on Thursday night.
Panda says Georgia Tech.
Okay. Here's a battle of the undefeateds on Saturday morning. Clemson, number 5 Clemson, taking on number 14 Syracuse. Syracuse is 6-0 overall, 3-0 in the ACC. Clemson is hosting. Clemson squeaks out another win, I think.
I will tell you that Syracuse has now become my underdog to make it into the playoffs. They are awesome on offense, and I'm going to pick the underdog on this game, number 14 Syracuse.
There you go. I like it, Abel. The thing about that is Clemson, all the games have been tight, and they've been squeaking it out. So you never know on that one.
Well, you saw what happened to Alabama last week.
Exactly. Tennessee.
Anything can great college football this year. College football.
Last week was spectacular. Miami will host Duke on Saturday at 10:30. I'm going with Miami, although Duke is currently 4-3 on the year, while Miami is 3-3.
I think Miami's going to pick it up on the second half of the season that we're already into as far as this year's Division I season, and I think Miami will win at home. Panda says pick Miami.
There you go. Notre Dame. Here we go, April. Notre
Don't get me started, man. God damn.
UNLV.
Ah, man. You know what? I saw the game last week with Notre Dame. I couldn't understand what's going on over there. It's just real simple, man. I don't care. I don't care how much talent you got. I don't care how much talent you got. If you can't get them to play together, you're going to be in the kind of season that Notre Dame's in right now. But I will pick Notre Dame at home.
Hey, I'm going with Notre Dame as well. I think, the talent wise is just far and above UNLV. Number 13, Wake Forest, who is 5-1 on the year, will be hosting Boston College. Boston College is also, they are 2-4 on the year.
Well, that's a no-brainer, man. We're going with me and Panda are going with Wake Forest. Yes.
There you go. Then we got here's the tiebreaker.
Big game.
9 UCLA.
Big game.
The number 10 Oregon. I for some reason feel like the Ducks with Puddles, the mascot, will be winning that game over number 9 UCLA.
I will tell you that because of the way UCLA has been playing, that I think they're a team to reckon with at home or on the road. And Pick'em Panda says, aren't they the Bruins? So you know who I'm picking. We're picking UCLA.
There you go, man. That's oh man, I'm debating on that one. We got heading up to Stanford, Notre Dame.
Oh, God, dog.
Arizona State. Arizona State, who did they got last
week? They won last week, right? Arizona State?
Arizona State was off last week.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, but Arizona State is currently 2-4 on the year. They're up and down. I'm going Stanford's going to ride them, man. I'm changing this one, April. I'm changing it. I originally went with Arizona State, changing it to Stanford.
Pick'em Panda says you were right in the first place, and we will go with Arizona State.
Wow. Then we got Pitt heading over to Louisville. Pitt doing all right this season. They are 4-2 on the year, 1-1 in conference play. Louisville is 3-3 on the year. Pitt over Louisville.
Louisville's tough at home. We're going with Louisville to win.
Then we got the Beavers of Oregon State hosting Colorado. Colorado picked up a win last week over Cal, but I think that's the only win they're going to get, and they will lose to Oregon State.
Oregon State is the Badgers, right?
Oregon State are the Beavers.
Oh, the Beavers. Well, related to the Badgers. Yeah. Well, we're going with Oregon State over Colorado.
And then you better ask Pick'em Panda about this one. Washington going down to Cal. The Cal Bears are California's 3-3 on the year. Washington's 5-2, 2-2 in Pac-12 play. I got Washington defeating the Bears. Pick'em Panda. I know who Pick'em Panda's going for.
He's going for Washington.
Oh, really?
We're taking Washington.
Wow, Pick'em Panda. I thought he was going to stick with his family and go for another Bear.
He says that the California Bears are actually not related to him, so he's going to go for Washington.
And then again, the tiebreaker was the tiebreaker game was number 9 UCLA and number 10 Oregon.
Man, there's going to be 5,000 points in this game.
You think so?
Oh man, I think they're going to just blow it up on the scoreboard. I'm going to go with 78 points.
I didn't think it would be, but I mean, now I'm second guessing myself. I had originally 39 points. I'm going to stick with that.
Okay. There you go. That's how easy it is to go to the Chick-fil-A Tony the Tagger Sunbowl Select 'em contest. You can still make it. There's a game on Thursday tomorrow, so you still got time to get it. We'll have this up hopefully in time for you to be able to still get in there. And that's how easy it is, and the rewards are crazy.
Yep, very easy. And it's a week. You get to do this once a week. Every week you have the opportunity to win some tickets. And again, don't forget to call 915-533-4416 to buy your tickets. And if you come into the office to get your tickets here at 4150 Pinnacle Street in El Paso, Texas, you can get, you have to buy at least 2 tickets at $25 or more, and you can get a collector's item while supplies last, or until the 31st of October. I'm sorry. We got these nice t-shirts and hats and stuff like that. with it has the Washington State of Miami logo on it with our Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl logo as the game that didn't happen or the game that was changed, as I like to say, because we did have a Sun Bowl game. It just wasn't Miami. So
Exactly.
so we are not selling them. We're giving them away to our loyal ticket buyers who come on into the office and visit us because we are unable to ship them out. So
And you might get lucky and get on the Sun Bowl Facebook page
there you go. And
with a
yeah,
pick.
we make sure to thank our customers and show our appreciation and share the world, the faces of the fans. You know what I mean? So
Right. And let's talk about apparently, from what I heard yesterday, ticket sales are brisk.
I mean, ticket sales, the phones are ringing every day, Abel. They're buying. You know what's crazy to me, Abel, is I keep hearing about the people who are buying those. How do I put this? The more I guess not accessible seats, but the ones that come with more amenities. The more I don't want to say expensive because they're not really expensive, to be honest, compared to other places, compared to other bowl games. People are buying those Loge boxes. People are buying the Larry K. Durham tickets. The outdoor club tickets. All those are selling, and I know for sure that Section 11 is where a lot of people I know sit. Those ones are only $22, and all those are selling. So
Those are only $22.
over in the end zone.
So I thought I don't understand.
Let me look at the price.
I thought they were 25.
Let me just double check the price because I think you're right, Abel. Let me check
I was going, hey
that
man,
price. End zone is $22.
22. Wow, that's great.
Yep, the $25 ones are called the touchdown tickets. So in the end zone is $22.
Wow, fantastic, man.
You
You
can't
can't
beat
beat that, and that's, if you're a blue collar El Pasoan and you work hard all year, get yourself a bunch of $22 tickets, take your employees down there, have a tailgate, plenty of things to do. It is a day to celebrate a year that went by and also enjoy football and enjoy the hospitality that is El Paso, Texas.
Definitely, Abel. You said it right, man. The hospitality, and it's people like you, Abel, El Pasoans like you, and other ones that went out to the punt, pass, and kick. We need more people. We can always use help. And that's how we run this thing is with help.
And there's people that I want to let people know. There's people that volunteer that like are running nonprofit corporations and stuff like Bill Kuhn. I mean, he was there at the punt, pass, and kick, and he runs all the Ys here, the YMs, and it's it doesn't matter where you're at or who you're at. You might be sitting at home going, well, I really don't belong, or I don't know. No. This is an El Paso family thing for the volunteers, and they're treated as family, and the Sun Bowl is known for that.
And speaking of volunteers, we can always use help for the Glasheen Baez and Inderman Injury Lawyers Sun Bowl Parade. That'll be on Thanksgiving morning. But we definitely need help before the parade, meaning from now all the way leading up to parade day, because they are now, we're a month out from parade day, a little more than a month, and they're finishing up making floats. They're making floats. And we don't do the floats. They don't just magically appear. We get volunteers to help us build these floats. So, I mean, maybe you're talented as an artist. Come out and help us out with your art. We shared, the Clint High School the art classes. They volunteered their time to paint some masks for one of the floats.
Right, we're 36 days away from the parade, man. That's coming right up.
That's it. So you can go log on and click on the volunteer link at sunbowl.org and submit a little form, and we'll reach out to you to see how we can get you going to help us out. So, Abel, again, thank you so much for volunteering. And the other event that you help out with is, like you said, the West Star Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational, which will be December the 21st and the 22nd. And this year it features New Mexico State. We also got Kent State coming, and I believe it's North Carolina A&T. But New Mexico State hasn't been in this tournament since like 1961, I believe. So,
it is. Let me tell you, man, it is definitely a sports prime ticket to get. I will tell you, and I'm telling you guys from El Paso, Las Cruces is going to show up to this. And let's not forget that the Aggies are joining Conference USA next year. So, they'd like to come in here at our tournament and, take care of business. So it's going to be interesting.
And I didn't see the preseason polls for Conference USA. I don't know, maybe they haven't come out yet, but I saw that out of the WAC, New Mexico State was picked to finish second. So they're typically on top of the WAC year in and year out. So I'm sure that'll kind of light a fire under them and to want to work to be number one. So they'll bring another great team to El Paso. And we'll have another great tournament at the Westar Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational on December the 21st and the 22nd. So make sure to go to sunbowl.org for all your ticket information for that as well. You can also.
So in the preseason poll for basketball in Conference USA, they have UAB Blazers, followed by Louisiana Tech and Marshall, Old Dominions up there, and North Texas. There's those. Number 6, they got UTEP in the preseason men's basketball at number 10.
Wow,
I'm a little surprised.
To me, it sounds like a tough league, because I thought UTEP made some great improvements last year, and I wouldn't expect them to be number 10 in the preseason poll.
I'm glad they don't know of the new recruits that Coach Golding has, because I've been to many practices and they are just they're operating at all 8 cylinders right now. It'll be interesting to see how the season starts, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, so again, the Westar Don Haskins Sun Bowl Basketball Invitational. 61st annual, by the way, on December 21st and 22nd. Then we get on the 29th of December, we got the Sun Bowl Cheer Camp, which will be downtown. Cheerleaders will give a little lessons from the schools that come and play in the game. We find out who comes to play in the football game on Selection Sunday, which is December the 4th. You can join us over at Sunland Park Racetrack. Free event, food and stuff like that. So.
Great event.
Yeah. So again, it's a great event. Then again, we got the fan fiesta the night before the game, and as well as the pregame party on game day. Game day is Friday, December the 30th. Buy your tickets, people. It's amazing. It's going to be an amazing day, I believe. I think we're due for another great Sun Bowl. Again, follow us on social media. Hey, speaking of social media, check out our YouTube. I don't know, Abel, if you've seen any of the videos that we put out recently on our YouTube page. We've also placed them on our website. In particular, I want to talk about one video that really kind of shows what we do here at the Sun Bowl Association.
Yeah, I saw that. That was very well produced.
Yeah, it's more than a game, Abel. We have all
it's more than a game.
And one of my interns, Tristan, he put that together and he did a spectacular job. So, just thank you to all my interns for all their work. And, just go check out our videos, check out our YouTube page. Make sure to stay up to date on Facebook. Just search at Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl or just type in Sun Bowl Association. Make sure to stay up with news updates on Twitter at Tony the Tiger SB. And our Instagram is awesome. I don't know if you've seen our Instagram.
I haven't seen it. I'm going to have to go check it out.
Yeah, just type in at Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl on Instagram, at Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. And wow, there's a little video that we did of Tony the Tiger returning to El Paso.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
that was
pretty good. Follow along Tony all around all El Paso, Tony the Tiger, and enjoy.
That's excellent that you're moving them all around town, man.
So again, buy your tickets, 915-533-4416. They are selling. And hey, you never know, man. We could get Notre Dame this year because of the way things are going. They might be in our, you know what I mean?
Don't make me cry.
It could be like a Notre Dame versus Syracuse, or Notre Dame versus Utah. You know what I mean? So get your.
Well, you never know, because we're in the second part of the season. Some of these teams that are undefeated or just have one loss, they might run into a losing streak. How about a Notre Dame UCLA?
Look at that.
Ooh, wow.
Notre Dame UCLA, Notre Dame USC, Notre Dame, or I mean, all the different,
Whoever.
right? On both sides of it, ACC, Pac-12. But then again, you say, let's just say you get a Utah versus Florida State. I
Wow.
mean,
Utah's good, man. I told you those
Utah's
teams in Utah are,
their running game is pretty darn good, man.
yeah, man.
What if we get North Carolina, Matt Brown coming to El Paso?
Wow, man, that would be amazing.
I
But
mean,
let's talk a little bit before we go about Salute a Soldier.
yeah, the Salute a Soldier program, and I really want to encourage more people to just look at those two programs by going to our website and clicking on the tickets link, and you'll see all the different programs that we have there if you go under the tickets link. And so the Salute a Soldier program, you can buy a package of tickets. For example, 20 tickets for $350, and we work with Fort Bliss to get those tickets in the hands of soldiers, and they sit over in the end zone. You know what I mean? So again, it gets pretty popular over there.
Don't make some noise.
Tickets all the way up to 150 tickets. 150 tickets will cost $2,550, but
Right.
for a great thing. I just say let's fill up the whole stadium. Let's send everybody. If you know a business person who might be able to make a donation of $350, I mean, there's business people out there that are willing to do that, that love the military. So word of mouth is the best way to do it. And they also get, a sponsorship of 50 tickets or more. You also get a commemorative gift after the game, and you get an invitation to be able to go to the dinner with the troops on the Tuesday, December 27th. And I don't know if you've ever been to that, Abel, but it's a pretty neat little dinner. They provide entertainment, and you get to hang with the players and the troops all in one room.
We can never leave Fort Bliss out of the mix. It's part of the tradition that is the El Paso, Ciudad Juarez, Las Cruces area. And they also Fort Bliss is kind enough to have the football players go and get in a tank and be around soldiers and all that. I think it's a fantastic way to show the military complex and how it has always been a part of our community.
Yes, and again, thank you to all our troops. It's just a brave thing to be a part of the military, and especially these days with the crazy things going on in the world. So thank you to all of Fort Bliss and all the troops all around the country, and we're excited. It's amazing to see all the military things that go on pregame, and the flags and the national anthem and flyover and all these wonderful things that go on. So again, make sure to check it out, man. Go to sunbowl.org, get your information there, and again, if you know somebody who might be willing to make a donation of $350 to send 20 troops to the game, help us out, help them out, help everyone out. It's just a win for everyone. So
right. People got to understand that the hospitality that we show the troops, a lot of them come back to live here later on in life.
Oh yeah,
that's how much they love the area and how they were treated, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I think of, for example, Aaron Jones' parents, Mr. and Mrs.
That's
Jones.
a perfect example.
May he rest in peace. But when I got to speak to them, they mentioned about how they fell in love with El Paso. They were a military family the whole lifelong military people, and they fell in love with El Paso when they got stationed here. So yeah,
it's fantastic to know that we have that reputation, by the way.
Yeah, yep.
And well, here we are, week 8, and man, it's going to be some good college football this weekend. Remember, get your picks in, because tomorrow, one of the games that's on your picks is tomorrow. So if you get it in before the game starts, you're in the running and running to win tickets. And one last time, tickets are available now for not only the Sun Bowl, Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, but also for the basketball tournament. I believe they're already on sale also.
There, yeah, for that, and as well as for the review stands for the.
Oh yeah, the review stands for the parade.
You can buy tickets to sit in the review stands if you don't want to, sit on the sidewalk or whatever. And those, I believe, are $10. But again, go to Ticketmaster.com. I mean, the best bet to me is to call 915-533-4416 so you can talk to our awesome ticket manager, Ellen Hughes, she does the best. She goes above and beyond. to get you and find you the seats that you want specifically, and all the things that go along with those seats. Especially if you're going to buy the I guess the higher price seats at the premiums and above. Make sure you call 915-533-4416 so you know all the details of those seats. And again, go to our website and come into the office and buy your tickets here so you can get a collector's item.
Yeah, maybe if you're lucky, you'll meet Bernie Olivas.
Yeah, meet Bernie, and you never know. Maybe Tony the Tiger might be here.
Yeah, he might pop out of the hall.
You never know, man. You
never know.
Pick yourself up a poster like Abel when you come to the office. We got all kinds of free things whenever you come into the office. So you walk out and take some things home with you. So,
hey, well, listen, Eddie, I want to once again always thank you for everything you do for the community. You are definitely a community leader in my way of looking at things. You're an amazing guy. You eat and drink sports, and it's really great to know that I have you as a friend.
Hey, man, same, man. I reciprocate that to you, Abel. Like I said, and we love El Paso, don't we? We love the
I love El Paso.
We love our sports, and we love our college sports, and our high school and our everything borderland. It's so cool, Abel, to know that there's people like you who are similar to me in the love that we have for everything El Paso and beyond.
Right. Hey, have a good weekend, and we'll see what happens, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you, Abel. See you everybody next week.
Te guacho, raza. Thank you for listening to the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl podcast with Eddie Morelos, Media Relations Director for the Sun Bowl Association. And don't forget to follow the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl on all its social media platforms. They're on Facebook at Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, Twitter, Tony the Tiger SB, Instagram, Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. And if you need more information about anything pertaining to the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, you can go to www.sunbowl.org.